All right, in this video, you're going to learn how to play the song How Great Is Our God, still an amazing song in 2023. And so I want to show you right off the top the chords you're going to need. You're going to see chord diagrams on the screen there. So we need the G chord, and I'm playing it like this with these anchors at the bottom. So this is ring finger on the B string, 3rd fret. You can see the close up there. Try to get these other fingers out the way. You got pinky finger right below that on the high E string, the 1st string. And that's using the 3rd fret as well. And then up top here, you've got on the A string, you've got your your pointer finger on the B note, which is the 2nd fret of the A string. And then you've got your G note, which is the 3rd fret of the low E string here. So you've got G. The other chords you're going to need are, you're going to need this D, and let me put this up on the screen for you. You can see this D sus4, and the reason I like to use this is, again, you can keep these anchors here, so you're keeping actually these same top 2 strings here, the 3rd fret of the B string and the high E string, and then you're just using this index or pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the G string here. So you've got that D sus4. Then you're going to need an E minor 7. Let me pop that on the screen there. You're going to need this shape, and again, I'm using these anchor shapes where you're keeping these top 2 strings the same. And then this E minor, you're using you're actually the same fingering as your G chord there. So this index finger is going to be on that 2nd fret of the A string, and then right below that is 2nd fret of the D string. Getting that note there. So that's your E minor 7. And then lastly, you're going to have this C add 2, which looks like that. So you've got this shape here. If you notice, it's very similar to your G, but you're just moving these 2 fingers 1 string down. You're keeping the same formation, but moving them 1 down. So you've got your index finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and then you've got your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, the 2nd string down, if you're looking down at your strings, or the 5th string up if you're counting from the bottom here. So that's your C add 2, and the amazing thing there, you can play the song if you use those chords. If you want to go a little more advanced with that C, the song actually does use this shape. It's a C major 7, and it sounds like that. Real colorful chord. And so you'll notice here that the difference there, you could just use that fingering if you want there. So that was that C add 2, like this. So that was the C add 2. And if you notice there, all I'm doing is lifting these bottom 2 strings off and leaving those open. So that's your B string and your E string open. And then it makes that C major 7th, which is that shape right there. So those are the chords you need. Let's get on to strumming here. And I'm gonna, let me take that G off there. And I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do is go through section by section. And so let's look at the strumming that you need. So a simple pattern you could use throughout the whole song is, I'm just going to use the G chord here to illustrate, is this. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Slow it down. Up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. So a nice simple pattern. You could always add more. If you're a little more of an advanced player, you could kind of experiment with this, but works real well. Let me demonstrate. So it's down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So again, real simple pattern that works well throughout the song. If you know counting, it would be 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a E and 4 and a 1E and a 2E and a E and 4. So that's how you would count 16th notes, but don't worry about that if you're a new player, and you can just use that down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. It's a nice simple pattern you could use. Let's go through the song section by section. So the intro, really, the nice thing with the song is honestly the progression is pretty much the same throughout the whole song. In the verses, you don't use the D chord, but honestly, if you keep the same progression, you actually go to the D chord at the end of the verses, it works real well as well throughout the whole song. So you could play it either way, but the intro, it's going to sound something like this, just with the verse. It's going to be G, to the E minor, then to the C, down, and then again, you can go to that D, or you could not go to the D on the intro and the verses. So let's look at the verses. Again, same progression, and I'm actually going to sing through it so you can hear how the chords change with the lyric. So it goes like this. Do the intro. Right, here we go. The splendor of the King. This is nice and slowed down. Clothed in majesty, let all the earth change. Let all the earth rejoice. And you can stay on that C. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide. Down, down, up, down, down. At his voice. At his voice. And that puts us into the chorus. So let's look at the chorus now. There's no pre-chorus to the song. So again, the nice thing is you're keeping the same chord progression. So you're going to start right in. How great is our God. Down, down, up, down, down. How changed. Again, same thing timing-wise. Our God, and all will see how great. Here's the D. Great is our God. So that's kind of talking through it. Let me sing through it so you can get a feel for what it's like with the melody and the lyric. How great is our God. Sing with me. How great is our God. And all will see how great. There's that C major 7. How great is our God. And you can hear I'm kind of augmenting the strumming pattern as I'm going. So again, you could experiment with this. Feel free to always add more in there, but you could always revert back to that simple pattern, just down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Or you could add more. You can hear there, you could kind of add more in, kind of keeping your hand moving. And I'll do another whole video on just strumming and strumming concepts, but I'm just trying to illustrate for you. If you get comfortable with the pattern, you can kind of add some more down and up strums in there and kind of fill out the rhythm a little more. So lastly, let's look at the bridge of the song. Once again, same chords. And so again, if you've been tracking along right now, you can essentially play the whole song already, but let's track with the bridge, just section by section here, with the melody and the lyrics. Let me just sing this one right at the top here, because you've got the strumming pattern and the progression down at this point. So it goes like this with the bridge. Name above all names, worthy of all praise, and my heart will sing, how great is our God. You do the bridge again, at least twice. Yes, you are the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise, and my heart will sing, how great is our God. And again, the beauty is that is the song. You can kind of go back to a verse. You could go back to the chorus. Just let the voices sing out. But a couple little kind of advanced tricks I want to leave you with as well. As you heard it there, I did it in that last little section of the bridge. Is I lifted off this pinky of the D, and you can hear it kind of creates a nice variation. So things like, and my heart will sing, how great. Lift that pinky off. Is our God. So a nice little variation you could use on the D. One more little trick on the D is often I will use in this song is, especially coming from that C major 7, I'll actually use a traditional C shape, add this pointer finger back onto the first fret of the B string, and actually slide up like that. So you can hear it just creates a different, that's that D sus4, creates just a different texture with that D chord. And it's a D add 4. You can add that pinky even at the bottom. This would be your 5th fret of the high E string. And you can hear that's just kind of a little bit of an advanced technique. So coming from the bridge there would be, my heart will sing, how great is our God. So again, if you are a beginning player, don't worry too much about that, but kind of a little advanced trick you could use to just add some color and texture to those chords. Well, friends, I hope that's helpful for learning that song, How Great Is Our God, an amazing song. Again, just timeless really in the sense of that lyric, just declaring, God, you are great and merciful. And again, you are deserving of all praise. And so a great song to lift up and still to learn, nice and easy on the guitar, the same 4 chords over and over progression-wise, so really for all the sections. So if you get one section down, really you can play the whole song. Well, hope that was helpful today. I'll see you in the next video. And if you are a worship leader, before you go, I would love to get a free gift into your hands. I created a guide, which is 6 practices you can implement this week to put into your worship leading to really help you prepare and gain a confidence, not an arrogant or proud confidence, but a godly confidence, a confidence in the Lord. So you can see if you go to influentialworship.com, and let me actually put that on the screen for you here. If you go to influentialworship.com, you could download this guide. Again, it's completely free and 6 practices you can implement this week to gain more confidence in your worship leading. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.